More importantly, here they come out into the arena, led by John Brooks, the referee. Arsenal to the right of the camera, Newcastle to the left. We've got fireworks and flags and smoke and light show and lots of noise from the Newcastle fans travelling in their many thousands, and the Arsenal fans getting behind their side. Stuart, there's absolutely no doubt that a trophy is very important for Mikel Arteta. He's won the FA Cup so far, he's done really well, don't get me wrong, but in 5 years, one trophy. Newcastle haven't won anything for ages.
Well, they got to this final a couple of years ago, didn't they, Newcastle, and lost to Manchester United. They loved the experience, their fans did. They'll want to get back to the final this time. You're absolutely right. Arteta has won the FA Cup, but he probably needs more time.
John Brooks is ready, and so are Newcastle, who get the game underway, kicking as well, and he's got there, and he turns it inside to Joe Linton, and it's half a chance which Joe Linton has skied over the top. Great movement.
That's what Isak can do. Watch him just come short and then...
Julian Timber getting the better of Hall. The ball to the back post put behind by Livramento in the first corner of the semi-final. Goes Arsenal's way.
Lovely ball by Ødegaard, as we were talking about. He just whips this round, Hall. I think Timber's been good this...
So, that's a decent cross. Gordon. Head on, it's Martinelli into the crowd, it's Saliba, it's blocked, and Burn did enough. And it could have fallen more kindly for Havertz, but it was Dan Burn who blocked the shot.
Well, the delivery was slightly short, so it's a fairly easy clearance. Doesn't get enough height on it, Hall.
Of Sven Botman, and Martinelli advancing. He's got lovely feet, the Brazilian. Dan Burn was in the way. That was clever from Martinelli. Turned a corner.
Well, the worrying thing for Botman was...
of this calibre back-to-back. In goes this corner kick, and that should have gone in the net. Julian Timber underneath it, and if he'd got over it, it was 1-0.
Well, watch the goalkeeper again. Starts to go towards the ball, then he can't back off because...
Play. Gordon is in the middle, and the pass is just behind him. Hall arrives, blocked by Gabriel. Only half cleared. Tonali over the top of the bar. It's brilliant from Isak. Ødegaard helping it onto Rice, who decided to try and leave it. He felt that Martinelli was going to get there first. In fact, Livramento did. The two then come together and they're both hurt.
Well, Livramento won the ball.
Tried to play through. Trossard, Gabriel, good hit, off target.
Yeah, that's good from the centre-back. Saw the opportunity just to step into midfield.
The ball early. And Martinelli is running in behind Botman, who won't catch him, and he's hit the post.
Well, the
cross, and Trossard blocked by Hall, and teeing up Ødegaard, who had Willett reacting very quickly and making it difficult for him.
Best little spell Arsenal have had in the game.
It's long. Little flick on, and it comes to Isak. And Newcastle have the lead, and it is Isak yet again. His scoring streak continues, and Newcastle are in front. They strike first in the semi-final.
Well, it's as simple as it comes. Free kick, long ball played forward. Newcastle win the first ball. They have players running beyond the flick on. The question will be, is it McDonald?
Mr. McDonald, yes. It's Partey. I don't think it was intended for him, but on he goes. And the free kick is given. Well, there was definitely contact. Partey looked as though he'd managed to stay on his feet. Direction of Havertz, it's cleared away, and that is half-time. And Alexander Isak, with yet another goal, has Newcastle in front at the Emirates, halfway through the first leg of this Carabao. The first half, John Brooks indicates that we should get on with it, and Arsenal do. The run of Martinelli, trying to turn away from Botman, scooping it in. Tonali, that's a good ball. Isak, oh, it's on target, and Gordon's there, and Newcastle lead by 2. Anthony Gordon taps them into a 2-goal lead at the Emirates Stadium, and the Newcastle supporters are in seventh heaven in North London, because they now have taken charge of this semi-final. Arsenal 0, Newcastle 2, Anthony Gordon.
Brilliant from Isak. First of all, coming short, playing the ball wide, then gets himself into a good position.
Who's on the ball here and finds Tonali. Zipped in, and David Raya. It's come off. Hall, Havertz just put it wide. Got it all wrong. It was a big deflection off Lewis Hall, and it just span up. It seemed to be perfect for Havertz, but he misjudged it.
Well, how does he miss this one? It's poor marking in the box.
And that's a good ball by Jorginho, and it's pulled back, and Rice is there, and it's away by Botman. The flag has gone up on the far side. It wouldn't have counted. There was an offside amongst all that.
And there's maybe why Jorginho's on now for Partey. He did see this pass.
In by Gabriel. There was a little glance. 1969. Rice. Good block. In from Rice. Dubravka didn't get there, and it's headed up and over the top of the crossbar by Gabriel Jesus from a very nearly impossible angle, it must be said. Or was it Saliba who got ahead on it?
Still not sure how he asked the...
Fair now to be on the left-hand side. He started on the right. In goes the cross, teasing. And nicely, and it's charged down as Jorginho hits it. Looks for Martinelli. Oh, it would have been brilliant if it had gone in.
Very clever. There's the ball round the corner. Jorginho has the first strike.
Is Martinelli. Good ball, Declan Rice. Byrne was very quick to see the danger.
And he did well not to foul. Thought he was going to throw himself into the challenge. He's trying to make a lot more of those runs, Declan Rice. Through what I would call an inside left position. Gets in behind.
Timber, Havertz. Byrne in the way, early behind Saliba. Might have been easier for Barnes if he had, and Barnes has lost his foot.
A stage last season where people were saying that he was far too slow. One of the goals that Newcastle conceded, he was at fault for. But he's been really good this year.
Jorginho with the foul. Jorginho looking for Gabriel Jesus. Byrne using his body well again. Jorginho. Havertz trying to sneak around the back, and he's got there, and Dubravka held it cleanly.
Good ball again, Jorginho.
Zinchenko outside of the boot. Good control actually by Havertz.
Yeah, I think I remember it well.
Here goes Rice. Good fit in by Almiron. Newcastle at 2-1 than it does from 2-0. Jesus putting it in. Jorginho!
Struck it well, just on the half volley, but slightly underneath it.
Scooped in, flicked on, and up by Botman and stuff. And that is full time. And Newcastle have a really, really significant advantage to take to St James's Park for the second leg of this Carabao Cup semi-final.